Alrighty, we're kicking off autumn week. I've got a whole lot of good stuff coming up for you. But we're gonna get started making something very basic. If you make it one time, I doubt you'll ever want to go and purchase this again, because you have everything in your pantry already. And if you don't, you're missing one or two things. And a couple of things you can switch around and make it yours. It's optional. Okay? So let's get started. Pumpkin pie spice. My way. This is how I do it. There are plenty of recipes out there. Take what you will and change what you don't like, okay? I mean, you got to stick to some certain ingredients, of course, but, you know, to each his own. Okay, we're going to get started. Right here, I've got 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. I've got 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of mace, 1 teaspoon of a half teaspoon of allspice, and 1 teaspoon of cloves. Now, if you don't have mace, mace is like nutmeg light. Nutmeg, I do like nutmeg. It can overpower something, and you know, I'll be using this all through October and going into Thanksgiving. You'll see me use it in some recipes and good stuff like that. But I like this mix. I've been making this for years, and this is the mix I like, okay? If you want to, you can just use, you know, 2 teaspoons of the nutmeg and forget the mace. If you don't have mace and don't want to go get it, that's fine. A lot of people don't like the allspice in there. I think it enhances it a little bit, and that's why I don't go overly heavy with it. I just added a half a teaspoon. If you don't like allspice, you know, leave it out. You've got the cloves and everything, and you've got the ginger, and you've got all that stuff. But this is a blend that I like, okay? So again, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of mace, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, again, I keep doing that, I'm stuck on 1 teaspoon of allspice, and 1 teaspoon of cloves, okay? So there's my spice now. That's all there is to it. Put all this in, and I'm gonna give this a really thorough mix. I wanna really get that cinnamon all distributed all through. Doesn't take a second. Look at that, wasn't that simple? Then all I'm gonna do is, got one of my little small jars here, and I'm just gonna put it in here and label it. And then when I need a couple of teaspoons of it, it'll be right there. So you don't need to be bored with me putting it in the jar. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, short and sweet. Pumpkin pie spice. Day 1, autumn week. Come join me. Don't miss all these other good stuff. I've got all these other good videos I've got coming up for you this week with autumn week. And then we'll go right into Halloween and right into Thanksgiving, right into Christmas. Got some busy months coming up. I hope you're going to join me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.